I'd like to introduce Alex from England, who takes LDN for multiple sclerosis. Thank you for joining me, Alex.
You're welcome.
Could you tell me when you were diagnosed with MS?
I was only diagnosed in 2009.
Okay, and how old were you?
I was about 31.
Okay, and what were your symptoms that led to your diagnosis?
It's quite a long, convoluted story because they messed around a bit.
Right.
But one day I was driving to work and my eyes just went very blurry. I was having a little problem walking. I thought it's where I had a trip. But it turns out now, looking back, it wasn't. They put me on steroids. I got a little bit better, went back to work. There was a stressful period, and it appears I went back into a relapse and got diagnosed. But the doctor was trying to put me on Tysabri before I was actually diagnosed. When I said I wasn't, he just paused for a second and said, "You've got MS." Found out about LDN through different groups on the internet talking about it. Because I spend probably far too much time researching and looking for things that could help. And yeah, I got it through an online pharmacy where a doctor prescribed it. I got it from the pharmacy up in, I think it's Glasgow, Dickinson's.
Yes.
And yeah, I've been on it. I think I started my third lot last night, so that's a good couple of months.
Right. So if we go back to before you started LDN, what symptoms were you experiencing at that time?
When I woke up in the morning, my legs were all really stiff. Now, when I woke up, I wasn't feeling like I'd had a proper night's sleep. I unfortunately have to use a mobility scooter for any distances. Sure, walking around at work, I just have to use a rollator. My voice is a lot more restricted than it used to be. And my eyes are messing up quite regularly. And I've got an intention tremor on one of my hands, big style, and the other one just a little bit.
So you said that you've been on LDN how long now?
Unfortunately, my maths is a bit rubbish, but 28 plus 28 plus 1 or 2 days.
Okay, so it's like 3 months.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So what has LDN done for you in that 3 months, Alex?
I'm sleeping so much better. When I wake up in the morning, I feel like I've had a sleep and my muscles aren't all stiff. So I can get out of bed and get downstairs with minimal trouble. I was chatting through with my wife last night, and I'm starting to engage more with people. I had before started to withdraw a bit. I'm now trying to put myself out there. It's kind of given me a push towards being more involved in things.
Mhm.
Um,
That's very positive, isn't it? And for 3 months, you've done very well. When you first started, did you notice any introductory side effects?
no, I had no side effects I know of.
Mhm.
There was no big dreams or anything like that. Because I'd stopped the Tysabri about 2 months before going on LDN.
Mhm.
And I wish now that I'd never gone on Tysabri, I'd gone straight to LDN. To me, it feels like it's done so much more for me than Tysabri did.
Mhm. What would you say to other people who are contemplating trying LDN?
Go for it. It's just a great shame that the doctors in this country, apart from a select few, haven't cottoned on to the fact that this helps.
Yes.
Just the same as quite a lot of other drugs. It's a variety how things will help in quantities. We're all a bit different.
Mhm.
And yeah, there is a bit of trial and error. But on the whole, it's been so fantastic.
Good. Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us.
Not a problem.